Hey guys, what's going on? Kelly here, and it is Weird News Wednesday. That means I have plenty of weird news for you guys. So let's get to it. Actually, first I want to talk about the gameplay. The M60 is amazing with rapid fire and grip. That is a fun gun to use. Try it out, guys. Trust me. You can't run around the greatest, like it's a lot slower, but it's just a beast gun. Like I just love spraying it, and you seem to get your man every time. You'll notice in this game, and this is actually, I was doing pretty good. I don't know what my teammates were doing, but, I was collecting dog tags when I could. If it was safe to collect the dog tag, I'd go for it. But, man, this other team was they were really good. So, kudos to them. The next lobby, we ended up beating them, so I was really excited about that. I'll probably post that gameplay tomorrow, so just enjoy this gameplay, and let's get to weird news. So for the first Weird News Wednesday story of the day, robot pole dancers. What the hell? Alright guys, alright, so a majority of my audience is male. And then, any women out there who like other women, does this turn you on? Do robot chicks pole dancing turn you on? See, I don't see the huge appeal. Now my computer did. It got a hard drive. Oh, okay. I'm done with the That was a dumb joke. I'll admit it. It was stupid. Let's go to the next news story. Robot pole dancers. I'm all for the future. That's great. I don't know. I wouldn't want to look at a naked robot male. Maybe I would, but not, I wouldn't get turned on by it. I'd be like, all right, what? So this story is really cool. I like this one. A man tried to bring kittens into a strip club. And when the owners told him, no, you cannot bring kittens into a strip club, he proceeded to call 911 a bunch of times. But let's like seriously think about this for a second. Kittens in a strip club? What's better than kittens? And if your guy boobs, like guys love boobs, and you know what? Everyone loves baby animals. You can't tell me you don't like baby animals. I mean, I'm sure some people don't, but most people do. So we should all, as like the K-pop squad, Pop-Tart Army, whatever you want to call us, we should start our own strip club called Kittens and Strippers, or Puppies and Strippers. It would, you know what, if you had to choose between a strip club without baby animals and one with baby animals, you're going for the one with animals, because it's just going to be more entertaining. You're going to be petting a kitten, and then you can look at boobs. Oh my god. Maybe this would work better for strip clubs where women go, like with male strippers. But, you know what, honestly, I think everyone likes kittens and everyone likes puppies for the most part. And I think that's like a great fucking idea. These two women, they're from my home state of Illinois. We gotta love those crazy Illinois bitches. But these two ladies were found naked on a golf course. So what ended up happening was a golfer called the police and said, yo, there's women flashing their goodies over here. It's kind of weird. So when the police arrived, the women were actually naked, and they were squatting on the green above the hole while some male guys were putting. I don't know why I really like that story. It sounds so stupid with all the golf terms, like hole, putting. Green isn't really that weird, but apparently, when you read the story a little bit more further, there is actually, I don't know if it's just at this golf course or all kinds of golf courses, there's an illegal naked golf tournament where people get naked and golf. So yeah, I mean, I guess all they needed were strippers, robot strippers. Fuck, kittens. Holy, Weird News has accidentally made the best strip club ever. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this huge like theme park for adults. There's gonna be golf courses. There's going to be strip clubs. There's going to be strippers on the golf course. There's going to be kittens all over. Just kittens everywhere, And, they can go to the bathroom in the bogeys, in the sand. Not the bogeys. They're not called bogeys. I don't know why I said that. The sand traps of the golf course. This is perfect. Oh my God. Best strip club ever. You know what? Sign me up. I'm going to make it, and you guys can all visit. We're going to call it K-pop's land of amazing golf and kitten strippers with robot strippers, and best place ever, guaranteed. a bright blue lobster was found. I don't know really the story behind this, but it was in the news, and I thought that lobster was pretty. A woman had her jaw removed after her sample got mixed up with another person's sample, and she was misdiagnosed as having mouth cancer. So her whole jaw was removed. Not cool. That's a big no-no. What apparently happened was a pathologist, he ended up dropping 2 samples and switched them. So there is someone who has cancer out there who didn't get their jaw removed, and there's a woman who didn't have cancer who got her jaw removed. That's scary. Like, that's really, really scary. I can't imagine that happening to me. I'd be really pissed off, but, probably depressed because, I don't have a jaw anymore. So I don't know if that's, I hope it can be fixed. I'm not, great with how, the medical field works right now. Like, if that's possible to give someone back a jaw, I'm hoping it is, because that really sucks. Not only did she think she had cancer, she got her jaw removed. So really emotional turmoil to the extreme there. And now, because I don't really want to end on a sad story, let's go ahead and talk about pole dancers on bicycles. Oh my god. You know what? I would never do that. That seems really scary. What if the bike hits something? The pole dancer, and the driver, they're just gonna fly forward and hit God knows what. Oh my god, that's a bad idea. Would I look at it if I saw it passing by? Probably. I'd be like, what is going on here? Why is this pole dancer on a bike? This is really awkward. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys want to look for that, apparently it's in New York. Not sure, where the stripper on a bicycle, does her rounds. But, keep your eyes out if you're in the New York area. That is weird news for this week. Next Wednesday, we'll have another episode. If you guys ever find any weird news, message me it on YouTube or Twitter somewhere. I always like seeing all the weird news. Maybe it'll make a good story for the show. And also, if you want to check out the stories I talked about, go ahead and look in the description. There are links to all of the stories there. Have a great day, guys. And, oh my god, why? I didn't want to lose this game. I really wanted to win it. Whatever. But next video tomorrow, I'll show the next game where we beat that team, and it was great and awesome. So yeah, bye. And if you want to check out last week's episode, go ahead and click the screen now.